We are here at the offices of Pathway to Recovery Counseling and Education Services, located at 223 West Broad Street in downtown Hazleton. I'm here with Eileen Panzarella, who is the Prevention Director at Pathway to Recovery. We've been talking about the epidemic of vaping, and we've talked about the problem, and we've talked about research, we've talked about so many things. Today we'd like to focus on the solutions, how you can get help on this critical problem. So Eileen, I know that you deal with this on a daily basis as part of your work here at Pathway to Recovery. So what are you doing, and what can you do to help any viewers out there that might have a problem with vaping?
So some of the things we're offering, we do offer cessation, a program here, and if anyone who is 18 or older could come through our cessation classes, and not only with cigarettes, if they're vaping as well, and we can help them quit vaping. So we do the Freedom from Smoking program. We could provide nicotine replacement therapy to help them, because most of these vapes, they're addicted because of the nicotine. So we can go through that program with any adults. For the teens, there's actually a new program. It's called My Life, My Quit. And it's just like we have the PA Quit line. This is a live texting for teenagers who are interested in quitting vaping, and they will be able to text a live person who will coach them through the quit attempt. So that is something brand new. It just came about in July this year, and that is My Life, My Quit. We're also helping the local schools. They might be having policy violators. They might be catching kids vaping in the bathroom, or before school, after school. And we are helping to educate those teens, where we're giving them the information that they're not receiving about the dangers of vaping, to hopefully help them make a better decision in the future and decide to quit that vape.
I know we've talked, and you've said that a lot of the students who are vaping are not seeing the problems like the stories we're hearing in the news, that there are so many life-threatening situations for children who are doing this. So that's the biggest problem, is that they don't realize the dangers even exist.
Right, right. So education's the key. And that's another thing we're doing. We provide curriculum in the school district on drug and alcohol, resiliency skills, and one of the topics is usually tobacco. And this year we're primarily focusing on vaping, juuling, that epidemic, because we're seeing, that's where the students, that's what they're using. And that most students will tell you they'll never smoke cigarettes. And that we have that number way down with how many students are smoking. But with the vaping, so we're focusing all on that from 4th grade up until the high school.
So they're looking at it as, I'm not smoking, I'm being smart, I'm vaping, that's safe. That's how they see it.
Yes, and that's what they're being told. There's millions of YouTube, not millions, but thousands of YouTube videos out there that are telling them this information. And there are influencers, social influencers, popular people that the youth are watching who are being paid to vape, to also, influence the teens to start vaping. So all of that's out there, and they're being hit with that, and we don't even know it. As parents, I don't see my kids' Instagram feeds and things like that, but that's where they're being hit with the social media.
And how young are we talking? Because I'm thinking teens, but you said it's much younger than that.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some cases of elementary school students vaping in the bathroom, or vaping on the bus before school. So we know it's appealing to all age levels.
How are they getting these products? Do the parents know?
I don't think the parents sometimes know how they're getting, they might be taking it from home. Some kids have told us there was a vape at home, they took it, maybe an older brother or sister. They might be able to purchase it at some of the stores who aren't following, the regulations.
And some of the devices don't look like a vaping device, so parents don't realize their kids are vaping.
Exactly. And that the Juul looks like a memory stick for the computer, but there's a lot of other things out there now. There's even a hoodie where they could vape from the tie of the hoodie, in that right there. So,
oh my goodness. Now, you have this information you're taking into the classrooms, but you take your education to community groups as well. You told me crime watch organizations.
Yes.
So you're trying to educate everybody about the dangers.
Right, well, because parents need to know this too, or grandparents need to know this. One mother told me that that jewel was on her daughter's nightstand for months. She just thought it was a memory stick for the computer, not realizing that it was a jewel. So we need to educate the parents, grandparents as well, so they know the different products. So they can call us, we'll come out and do a speaking engagement for any group.
Alrighty, so they just have to call you here at Pathway to Recovery. You'll go out to them, or you can tell them where they can find information as well if they want to
Right.
look it up on their own.
Right, correct.
Alrighty, well, we want the community to be aware of the situation. We want you to know where you can find answers to your questions and help. So are you seeing this as a growing problem? Like how much has it grown by in the last few months?
Oh yes, I mean, CDC is calling this an epidemic, and that where they are just seeing more and more people, you know, especially young people vaping. They're being targeted.
Wow. Well, we hope that this has informed you on what you can do to find help if you do find someone you know vaping. If you'd like to learn more information about it, please contact Eileen here at Pathway to Recovery. We have the information up on your screen, and we hope that this will help to end the epidemic.